Hi friends, today I'm going to share with you the newly updated Laurel Denise Kristy Planner. We're going to flip through this and I'll show you how you can use it. And then I also have a little mini Laurel Denise haul. Let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Natalie of Coquette Natalie and I love to talk about planners and stationery. I'm going to flip through the Kristy Planner. This is newly updated for the academic year of 2026. This came out with the academic launch, but I didn't receive this until basically a couple days ago. So let's flip through this together. The Kristy Planner from Laurel Denise is in collaboration with Amanda's Favorite. She's our planner queen who reviews all of the planners out there. And so she helped create this layout that is very, very functional. So this size of this planner, I can't remember, but it's bigger than an A5. I'll put the exact measurements here. But this cover I couldn't resist. It's this very nice, wonderful, like metallic-y silver color. It's called Starlight. And then the other cover is Midnight. So it kind of goes with this like fairy kind of theme that is going on with the whole academic collection. And you can see here, I picked this is 2026, 2027. This is a Monday start. And this is called the Kristy. So I really like how this is like embossed in here. It's very classy. It's very nice, soft vegan leather. When they first came out with these, they were much more suede-y, and I didn't pick up the last collection. So inside, there's a beautiful sort of like this colorful floral design that is just so pretty. I couldn't resist it. And it has a signature 2 pink ribbons that are like the hot pink colors of Laurel Denise. It starts off just like a signature Laurel Denise planner where you have like your info page, kind of welcome page, and then the QR codes to find out more on the YouTube site for Laurel Denise, which is amazing, by the way. And I think if you don't want to keep this page here, you could very carefully cut this out and go to the beautiful name page here. And you have the whole 2026 to 2027 yearly view between the, half of this year and half of next year. And you have the holidays listed here on both sides. And someone did say for the full year version, when the calendar year of 2027, there are more holidays listed. It's much more minimal for this academic launch for the holidays. So if it's something that you like, personally, it doesn't really matter to me. These only have the bare bones holidays on here. And okay, so then before each month, you get like a doc grid, full doc grid page. And then you move into the month. So this is just like the small Carmen that Laurel Denise introduced. Actually, let me get that. So I have my leather trifold journal. I have a video for this. I can link it down below. But inside I have my small Carmen here, a Laurel Denise doc grid notebook, and then my budget planner. But let me just show you this really quick. So this was a newly thing introduced during the academic launch, and it's the same kind of structure, except it's only months. And then every month now there is a blank spread. So I really like that she's carried it on to everything else that she's doing for this academic launch. And honestly, I think this would be great planners for students because you get this, it's very big and bold. It's not A5, it's a little bit bigger. This is my small rose. So it's just a tiny bit bigger than a small rose. So anyway, okay, so it starts in July. And so I love that there's a doc grid page before each month. So you can do anything. This could be a memory plan for, memories of July. Like you can put your memories here before each month or notes and this kind of like, you can do whatever you want, like notes and things that you want to do for July before you plug things in. So this is the monthly spread. There's just enough room to write everything. And then we get into the weekly spreads here. And I really love this. So what she did differently than from the last versions that she kind of closed up the lines here and made it more like kind of anchored all the page in for the sections here. And then you get a doc grid section at the bottom. What's cool is you can really do anything you want here. Either it's memory planning for the week or writing gratitude, or it's actually your weekly schedule where you can have, if you're a student, you can actually, separate out lines for classes. Maybe this is like your class schedule and your times in the morning here. And then here is like, assignments or labs or whatever you need to do. And then maybe down here, you can just put tasks you need to do for the week. So it's very open and very great to do. And also I will say, I'm obsessed with the Laurel Denise condensed time washi. I actually bought this just to get ready because I have one one washi left, and you can actually put this down here. Let me show you. So it could be like a time block. So it could be 4 appointments. Okay, so I have it till 5. So let's just say it's like 6 to 5. So if you wanted to do this here, so you don't put it on every day, you could create sort of like a time blocking here. So you can go from 6 to 5 p.m. or however late you want to, and then have other to-dos listed here. Or, you know, if you want, you can also put it in for every day. That's what I do in my Small Scout. I have it listed so I can time block really easily. That's what I love about Laurel Denise's planners. They're very, very functional, and you can just get to the bare bones and get to planning. So this is really nice. I've seen some people use this as like a memory planner, and it's really, really well done. Carol of Mom Plans does that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I just wanted to have this here to show you and review for you. And maybe it's something that's a little bit too chaotic in the summer, but maybe it's something I can pick up later in the year. But I wanted to have it on hand because I just definitely love this cover. And I love how it's just so flexible now with these blank dot grid spreads in between the months, which is a great way to sort of like memory plan or anything you want. So this goes through the entire academic year. So great for students, even great for moms if you're on the go. Actually, my chiropractor, she's super stylish. She has this and she uses it to write down her appointments and things and other things she needs to do. And she's so stylish. She has the one with the yellow cover, and it's so great to see it on her desk. And okay, so you have the 2 yellow ribbons, so you can have this, you know, basically you can keep it in the week you're in, and then have another one in the month. So you can have that together. Personally, to me, I don't really use the ribbons to mark things. I like using little like bookmarks. So sometimes I cut them out. But yeah, so this goes through the whole entire year until, let's see, until the end of June. So you have from June 2026 until the end of June 2027, although this does have the 4th of July, a little bit of July in here too. And then you get the final end pages where you can plan ahead for 2027, 2028, and then your yearly ones, yearly lessons. You get a full yearly plan. Maybe this is like, if you're a student, your schedule, marking holidays, vacation days, midterms, final exams, that can go here. If you're a mom, maybe this can be, you know, all the different school schedules and vacation dates you have to monitor for all your kids' schools and everything. This is kind of a nice bird's eye view. I really want to start using that really well this fall. So that's really fun. And then there's checklists too. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 checklists, grid pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 dot grid pages here. Oh, just 3. And then you get this sort of like currently page, like books you're reading and things back here, which is really fun in Laurel Denise. And I just love this like beautiful floral end paper. The previous Kristy had a pocket back here, and that's coming back for the full yearly launch collection in the fall for 2027. So that is the Kristy Planner. And I did get some things in a little haul after I picked up the Luna Planner. I realized I needed some inserts. So I have the Luna and I have the small rose. I'm going to have a video for how I use the small rose for you soon. So just to get myself prepared, I picked up a few inserts. So I got these 2 inserts for the rose and these 2 for the Luna. So I'll show you how those fit in. And then I picked up the banner stickers for the large Scout because this is the size of a large Scout. So I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to do the inserts first, and we'll try it. Let's do this Luna first. I can't wait to dive in and do a plan with me on this. I'm going to, I think for better or for worse, I'm going to redate June of 2027, and we'll try that. Just because in July, it's always hard. I love starting planners in July, except I usually am on vacation and we're going to be in France. So I may not be able to sort of like, July is kind of a wash in terms of actually planning. So I thought it'd be fun to like just plan this out. There's so many things happening in June, from graduations and whatnot. So it's kind of a perfect busy month to use this and see what it's like. So I also got, these are the 4-column planner inserts. And then I got, this is just lined paper for notes. I'm going to tell you my thinking, and it's possible I may do this and I may not. So I've been using the Daily Duo from Erin Condren as my like daily planner, and I absolutely love it. So I don't need to use these daily pages like here as much anymore. I'm not going to have this crazy rigid schedule when I need to look for time blocking and pickup and whatnot, because it's going to change. So I figured, I was just thinking, it's possible I may take out the front and back of this and just kind of make this like my home dashboard workbook. And so I will have put in this line page for notes and phone calls and things. I don't want to rip everything out yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to do that exactly. So we'll do that on a plan with me. But I just want to put this in and see. Let's see if this is going to fit in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sometimes you need little tweezers to help you get them all in. And then, you know, you can even put this like a little higher. So I thought this would be nice to like put a little higher. Let's see. Because there is no like rose planner in this style with the spiral, I kind of like the spiral. I do like the rose. I almost was thinking of switching my home dashboard to a rose planner, which is why I got that other one. But because there's the Luna, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to kind of do it like I can still kind of decorate and still have like things here. So I thought this is kind of nice to just have this way. And then I would do another little, either I was thinking notes here or some kind of calendar for like meal planning or something else. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to think through everything, but yeah, I really love it. So that's what's really great. There's these inserts here. So I would still have room to see what's here on notes, but that on my planner stand, I would have the month like this, and I would see the key things going on, the key buckets of stuff happening for the home. And that'll keep me on track for stuff. And then everything else, kind of like day-to-day tasks and whatnot, go in my daily planner. So I'll have to do a video on how I kind of work between the two things. I've been using my daily planner a lot, so I can definitely do a recap of how I'm using that. It's helping me prep for when I kind of move everything over in the summer. But I really like this. I really think this will be good because now I have like everything kind of recorded on here. And I like in the back that there's like, you know, the charts, so I can continue to like, document all the home things back here and continue on. And I can see how I like the Luna and then switch to the academic year when it comes to 2027. I can compare because maybe I don't like this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't mean to be too much of a planner hopper. I'm trying to be a planner trier for you guys. But I love the large Scout and the small Scout, as cute as the small sizes. I've just struggled with being able to decorate because it's kind of fun to do that once a month. So yeah, these inserts here are great. I think this will be really nice to like extrapolate on these things. I don't know if this is going to go here. I don't know how I'm going to take everything out of the weekly pages, but I want this more like a little dashboard of home, and I can kind of like look ahead to other things happening, more for home maintenance and things that I don't want to forget, because I have to have the roofer come this summer before the fall comes. Okay, so moving on. Let's see, the other inserts I picked up. Oh, wait, before I do that, these are the large Scout banner stickers, and I can't remember if they said they were going to do ones for newly updated ones for later on in the academic. When the calendar year planners come out, they're going to have another design of these. But this is really great, and it kind of makes decorating easy. And I like using it. It's pretty inexpensive, and you can just, you know, cover up these banners and have like decor up here using, like, you know, Laurel Denise has just such pretty patterns and colors. So we're going to do that in the plan with me, and I'll use my additional stickers, most likely like Can Plan or According to Ali. And yeah, that just really makes me happy in here. So I'm going to do that, and we'll have a plan with me coming up sometime soon. And these banner stickers are such a great deal. And if you use for anything Laurel Denise, don't forget, I do have a affiliate code Natalie 10 where you can get 10% off your entire order. Okay, let's look at the small rose. How cute is she? So this originally I thought I wanted to possibly use as my home planner, like a dashboard, because you can really see everything going on, and I could put buckets in here. Because I've been using this is my rose planner that I use now. I've kind of frame planned the cover from a Small Nancy because I love the print. But this is what I use for like content planning, just really like easily using the sticky notes. You can see here, I decorated this month. But I really thought I wanted to use something like this, kind of compact. I'm not sure, maybe I will later, but let's try the Luna because I think it's such a great functional size. So I realized what I needed, because this is so compact. I like taking it to the couch with me, or like write ideas down. I picked up just lined paper, and I picked up this sort of like block grid. I think they used to use this for like the teacher planner line. So if I use them small rows for like social media, mainly YouTube planning. So I thought this could be like, I could block in, you know, YouTube videos or when I would put things out. I'm not sure. I don't think this will be how I use it, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. I think I need this more as a paper, lined paper notes thing. I've been using like a random daily planning page as my like kind of notes, or weekly planning page, just for like, where did I have that? It's me. Just for coming up with ideas on things. I just needed a list to make lists for things. I didn't have an insert for lines. So now I have it, which is great. The only thing I love is about the rose is that I love having everything on view. So I don't like having too much here to cover everything. It's really nice to have it all open so I can see everything. Because previously I had another, like a whole page here that was the full month view. Let me see if I have it here. Here, that showed everything on Instagram and TikTok that I posted. And it just made me not really use this page too much. So we're gonna refine it, and I'm gonna find a good way to go and get things done. But yeah, I really wanted these inserts, and it's really fun. That's what I love about Laurel Denise. It's sort of like you can build your own planner in a way. So speaking of which, Laurel Denise has a launch coming soon, and it's coming out on June 22nd, and she's coming out with her own disc-bound system. So think of like, you know, this planner without these spirals, but with like just circular discs, so you can add things in and out as you want. Although, you know, right now I feel like this is sort of like my happy medium between all that, because I'm able to make this what I want with, like, you know, adding in pages here and there. So that's pretty cool. I will hopefully have a video out for you guys when we have our items, and I will share with you what I picked up and what's worth it and what is kind of fun and how to use their items. And I just wanted to say, their covers in this collection are just so pretty. So I love seeing everything together. They even work well with like the other, you know, collection. This was more like the Pride and Prejudice theme one. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. The Disc-Bound Planner launch from Laurel Denise is coming up on June 22nd. And don't forget, you can use my affiliate code Natalie10 to get 10% off your entire order. I've linked everything here in this video in the description box, so check that out. And thank you in advance for using my affiliate link. It really does make a difference for me and helps me make more content for you guys, so I really appreciate it. If you like planners and if you like stationery, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give me a like and turn on notifications so you'll know when the new Laurel Denise disc planners drop. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.